let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West, a state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like a slug to your chest, like a vest for your Jimmy in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass him be, the state where you never find a dance floor empty and pimp speed. On a mission for them greens, lean, mean, money making machines serving fiends. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon, now it's 95 and they clock me and watch me diamond shining, looking like I'm Rob Liberace. It's all good from Diego to the Bay. Your city is the bomb if your city making pay. Throw up a finger if you feel the same way. Straight putting it down for California, yeah. California, West Coast. California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming, fiending for money and alcohol, the life of a West Side player with cows die in a strong ball. Only in Cali will we riot, not rally, to live and die. In LA we wear chucks, not valleys. Yeah, that's right. Dressed in loafs and khaki suits and ride is what we do. Flossing but have caution, we collide with other crews, famous because we programs. Worldwide, let them recognize from Long Beach to Rosecrans. Bumping and grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side, so you know the road will bow down to no man. Say what you say, but give me that bomb beat from Dre. Let me serenade the streets of LA. From Oakland to Sacktown, the Bay Area and back down. Cali is where they put their neck down. Give me love. South Central. That's right. In the city of Compton, we keep it rocking. Yeah, don't make it shake. Shake it, shake it, baby. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, Cali. Shake it, Cali. Shake it, shake it, baby. Shake it, Cali. Shake it, West Coast. Long Beach in the house, yeah. Oaktown.
Hey, you guys, what are you doing? I love your pictures, you guys. They're so cute.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sweet. So hi to everyone. All of us, we're having a team meeting tonight and we are screwing around, having fun. I don't care what happens. I have things to say and we're just going to have a lot of fun.
Hit the deck.
Welcome, Mal, Malicious Intent.
When did you get pink?
Oh, like a week ago.
How did I not see that all of last night?
I don't know.
It wasn't as bright last night.
Maybe I had my hair up.
And it wasn't as bright last night.
Okay.
Punkat, thanks for being here. Wheel, you do know about we being the channel detectives. That was yes. Oh, we're gonna talk about Tupac. We're gonna talk about Biggie Smalls. We're gonna talk about Did he do it? Yes, he did. By the way, Gandhi and your hunger strike is not going to work. They're just going to hook you up to a machine and keep you alive. It's all fine. They're going to force feed you. You're not going to win any battles here. Just get the kosher diet and call it a day. Delina, are we home tonight or tomorrow? Oh, are we home tomorrow or are we away? Just asking. Got to know where I watch my games.
While you're saying hi to everybody, so sorry. I've got family keeps calling, so can y'all give me one quick second? I just need to make sure everything's kosher.
Not allowed.
Read your prior comment. Okay, reading, going up, reading. Oh, there's so many. Hold on, I may not be able to find them. Just easy. Where is everything? I can't find. Oh, I'm trying to read without my glasses. By the way, you guys, I can't see Diddly or Diddy. I have to have surgery on my eyes again next week, so forgive me if I like misread something. Oh, I missed you too, Wheel. I really did. It's good to see you. And Tomboy Charm, thanks for being here. I needed this tonight too.
It's a wrench party in there.
Oh, I know it is a wrench party, and damn straight, that's the way it should be. You know what? It's a team meeting, and I love a good team meeting. So I have a little surprise for you guys tonight. See, LFT, if you're not coming back in 5 minutes, the brow's going on. You've been warned, girl. You have been warned.
Speak for yourself.
I know, right? So I've been keeping a secret for the last couple of days. I wanted to go live on Monday and it just didn't work out. And then Tuesday I couldn't find LFT. We couldn't go live then. And it was like conundrum after conundrum, no big deal. So I was like, we're just going to postpone till Friday. Okay, cool, Delana, because I want to watch again. Thank you. Also, while we're all in here and it's just us peeps in here, family, everybody throw up some love, good luck for number 15 tomorrow. Fingers crossed, everyone stays safe. You should hear what the last thing Tupac said to, what did he say? At 4. Okay, thank you. Awesome. So yeah, number 15, if we could just throw him a little love up there. Oh, okay. I will check. Let's see. Oh, so my little secret is, I don't know if you guys, and maybe it's just my little secret and everyone's already in on it. Do you know who Bruce Rivers is? The attorney Bruce Rivers? Have you ever heard of him on YouTube?
Not me.
Not you? Okay.
Thought you were going to say Bruce Willis, so.
No, Bruce Rivers. He's a criminal attorney, and I'm about to turn you guys on to him. And he's great. He's so fun. He breaks criminal law down. No, but I will have to go look. I will go look. My legend. I love my legend. No, Bruce Jenner doesn't exist anymore. LFT. That is, no. Bruce Jenner is non-existent. What are you doing? Well, you're going to see him in just a minute, Punkette, and you can decide. I'm waiting for LFT to come back, so we'll wait. We'll just shoot the breeze for a couple of minutes here until she comes back. But
I'm not good at that.
He's so fun. If you want to watch, like, he takes criminal law and breaks it down, but to our level and lower. He's great. He makes no bones about being a criminal attorney. Foul language. So if you're not into it,
like
hit
the male version of Emily D. Baker.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even worse, a little grittier than Emily.
Oh,
Emily
nice.
has a little class. Like when she curses, I'm like, she's still adorable. When he curses, I'm like, you're kind of a badass.
A little more scary.
Yeah. But he and his son do this podcast together, and I love her too. I really love her too.
Mm-hmm.
Tomboy Charm hasn't owned a bra in 30 years. Hi, sweet Melissa. Well, I'm glad you know so many in chat. Welcome in. Hang out with us tonight. We're here for some laughs and some crafts and some cursey words and what would I name it? Comedy, crime, and crafting. Yeah, we're doing crafts too. I'm working on keychains. I'm working on all kinds of stuff. We'll show you later. The bra is legendary. That goes back years now. But before we do all that, let's find out what Malicious Intent is working on her channel. What do you got going on, sister?
Not a damn thing.
Now you chilling, taking a break from these streets?
Yeah, but not even just like creating content, also taking in content.
Mhm.
I've found myself, we were having this conversation yesterday, kind of turning the internet off, and I've been rewatching SVU. So I'm on season 21 now. So that can tell you how much I've been off of the internet. And I have a few videos and stuff. It's also, I have Maddie's trial coming up. So
What's
I'm
the
very
date?
much.
Maddie Kingsbury, by the way, in case you guys
Maddie
don't know.
Kingsbury out of Winona. It begins October 7th with jury selection. And I'm still kind of trying to coordinate when I'm going to be going down there for trial, because they had to move it from Winona to Mankato, and there's just a whole thing with that. Also, my 30th birthday is next month, right in the middle of the month. So it's kind of been like a up and down, and I haven't really wanted to like start anything crazy because I know that I don't have enough time to like give it the dedication that I'd like to give things.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I've been. I've been trying to avoid social media and stuff. So,
well, you know what? We've been doing the same thing. I mean, we started, we took a huge step back in June consciously. We're in top chat. We consciously took a step back just because it was feeling icky then. With Sebastian Rogers, I always want to call it Robert. Sebastian Rogers case. God bless him. And
it's only gotten worse.
It's gone downhill. I didn't think it could get worse. And we took a break in June consciously, and then Rachel Morin's killer was caught. So we went live and did that live, and we, kind of after that, we were asked that maybe don't say a whole lot about Rachel right now because that trial is coming up, and we don't want to do or say anything that's going to damage the trial, or, God forbid we let something out accidentally. So we were like, yeah, sure, no big deal. I don't care. So we consciously took a step back there, and then it got really comfortable not going live.
Yeah.
And then we just started hanging out in different places, like Nonsense.
Yeah.
I love hanging out in that chat. That's a great chat, by the way.
She's such a good person.
Yeah. If somebody can drop her channel, because I don't think I have her listed. I would love, if you're not in her chat when she goes live, and she's so fun. She's just my spirit animal. And I have good things to say about her. And I disagree with her on some things, which is awesome. But I always listen.
Yeah.
Because you can always learn something from a side that you disagree with. Diddy Cuff Daddy. Cuff Daddy. Oh, is she? Oh, yeah. Becky's awesome. And so we've been hanging out in there. Watching her, obviously Jonesin, Queen Bee, which I know they don't get along. Just shh.
They ain't me, so.
But I like them.
Yeah.
And where else? Kathy P. Just all over the place. Just kind of wandering the streets. And we went on vacation. We went to the beach, and we've been doing craft. Like, we've gotten involved in like all these crafts and doing crafts, and it's been so nice. It's been like therapy doing crafts and just watching. I haven't been interested in doing a true crime case.
Well, we also haven't found anything that's been like, I mean, there are things we're keeping an eye on, but nothing.
I'm interested. I will say Ellen Greenberg is still on
Yeah.
the top of the list. I still look at that every now and again. Hi,
Okay.
yes.
Did you see the new stuff that just came out too?
Yes.
About the boyfriend changing his outfit?
Mhm.
Hmm.
I had heard that too before.
I also tried to lock my door the way that they're saying he locked his, the way that her door was locked.
Yeah.
And I had some trouble doing it. So I need to figure out how that
Did
was
you
done.
break it down?
No.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
No, I can
No.
bust into any door.
That you can bust into the door. You can't bust it down.
What? Yeah, I can't bust it down. But
I know tomboy charm. I need to because wait till I show you what we've done. Like all
Yeah.
the things.
for real.
And we're selling
Oh, I
This
did
is
forget
the-
the one thing though, is you guys actually helped me, what was it, 2 weekends ago? When I was at Paisley.
it. Yeah.
With of course, as soon as I went into Paisley Park with my mom where they like lock your phone up, a bunch of stuff got put out for Maddie's trial. It was the entire transcripts
No, that's right.
of the pretrial. Yeah. And they're still up. I was really worried that they were not going to stay up, but they are still up currently. But there's been a lot of issues with that. But I just wanted to thank you guys again because I literally was about to walk in and I texted them. I was like, someone, please, here's the case number. Just download them for me, please.
Oh, that
So
was
that's-
all to you.
Yeah,
It was
that's
super-
the other reason, though, too, that I haven't been getting into anything because I've been reading 400 pages of
Yeah.
pretrial transcripts. So, sorry, I just want to put that in there and thank you guys.
No,
again.
I'm really glad that we were able to help you out with that. And I'm hoping that we're going to I know that we're going to be able to talk about Rachel soon.
Yeah.
And when we can, we're going to do a session of ask us anything.
Ooh.
And once, I've made this promise before, like once the gavel hits and everything's done, we're going to do ask us anything. And we will answer as much as we possibly can and probably will. But yeah, that's going to be interesting and that'll be soon. I won't say when, we're not going to talk about it, but soon. Let's see, what else? Oh, memberships. So speaking of Rachel, I changed our membership level. So it may cancel everyone out. There may not be any memberships right now. I don't know. I raised the rate. And the reason I did that is not for us, but we're going to be providing Christmas for Rachel's kids again this year. And there's a grandbaby that's going to be born. Rachel's going to be a grandmother. Come Christmas time, there will be a new baby. So there will be 6 children to buy for, from newborn to 19. So we're going to be providing Christmas. So I did raise our membership rates to $2.99, and I just did that. So if your membership is canceled, I apologize. If you'd like to rejoin, that is why it's canceled. We did not lose monetization. We just literally want to provide Christmas for them. And I'll put it back down to 99 cents later on. It's not something that, I don't have any problem making money, but I'm not doing it off of Rachel Morin. Anything that we make, I am personally donating to that family. Now tonight, if you want to donate, it's on because it's Diddy and I don't care. Risk, I was just thinking of you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, Risk.
I haven't seen you in a minute. I am so happy to see you. I was like, God, I wonder if are you doing okay? I haven't seen you around the block.
I don't know, but does anyone else feel like this week's been one hell of a year? Like, anyone, like, am I alone in this? Like, for real?
No, it's Tuesday night. It was funny. I was talking to my husband and I was like, God, this week's so long. And he was like, it's only Tuesday. And I was like, damn it. Damn
I,
it.
I literally when I just hung up the phone, I was like, oh my God, it's Friday. But I feel like Monday was an eon ago. And I was just in my head, I was like, this week's been one epping.
I feel like the whole
Halloween.
month of September has been long. Like it seems like we went on vacation so long ago.
I don't know. I still got sand spilling out of shells and stuff for some odd reason. So I keep getting glimpses of it. But yeah. Well, I didn't bring home a bag of sand like you did. I literally just,
I have
if
so much.
it's in my shoes or my shells, it came back with me.
Oh, you dodged the hurricane. Oh, thank God you dodged the hurricane. Good. I'm glad.
I'm glad.
Really glad.
I just saw videos of the mountain, like of Linville and blowing rock here for us in North Carolina. And it's, wow.
Is it bad?
Oh, yeah.
I heard 30 people have passed. Your
Mhm.
favorite month is coming up. Mine too. October. I know. Kez, me too. Yeah, you can have some sand. I'll send you some.
Literally.
I call it real estate. I have tons. I'll show you let me show you what I'm using it for if you're really gonna laugh. But I literally have beach in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Full of sand.
Wait, that's sand in there? I thought that was a painted one.
No, it's sand.
She
It's
wanted,
beach in a bottle.
like on the last night, she was like, oh crap, I forgot to go get my sand. And I think the first like little bag I handed to you, or like I handed you a cup and you were like, what? Y'all, she came back like a heavyweight champion.
That thing was full. It was like literally like 15 pounds of sand. Like
I've got the bags right here. I can tell you how big they are.
It was so heavy.
And you still have that much left over, and you filled a whole. Sorry, this just resonated with me because the whole time I felt that bottle was painted. I didn't realize it was sand in there.
Yeah, no, it's. I have 2 that are filled. If only Trump wins, it'll be glorious. Not everybody feels the same way, but I get where you're coming from, buddy. I get it. I know you're surrounded by beautiful beaches. Jeez Louise. I had the best time. Oh, you're Gulf Coast. Okay, well, you did narrowly escape it then. Damn, I hope you're okay. What else was I going to say before I play this guy? What else? We were going to talk about memberships.
P. Diddy memberships. Crafting.
Oh, sponsor. We have to do our sponsorship later because we got sponsored. Delana, did you get your package, by the way? I don't know if you're still in here. I sent Delana the only copy of the game that I had. Now I got to get another one because I'm going to send one to Kez. She wants one.
One of the targets by me had like 6 of them.
Yeah, good.
So how many did you get?
The game is called Murder We Wrote. And we will do the whole spiel later, but it's only available at Target. Murder We Wrote. They have kindly sponsored Decipher podcast. We love them. Thank you for thinking of us. And we will talk about the game later on. But yeah, I wanted to mention that. Somebody please let me remember to read that out later because I want to make sure that we get that. So LFT, did you hear who we're looking at tonight? The Bruce Rivers guy? I wasn't sure if you heard.
Yeah, Springsteen. Go for it. Tell me more.
No, not Springsteen. They're genius. Bruce Rivers, and he will kick your ass and correct you. He's a very scary man. You're going to love him. But he breaks down the Diddy stuff for us. Brother Love, Diddy, Puffy, Puff Daddy, whatever. Yeah, whatever you want to call him. So I'm going to turn him on and we're just going to giggle and go through this video. I saw this video last week and we would have done it on Monday. So keeping in mind some of this stuff is old, but he's going through the indictment. So, welcome in. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Very cool.
All right.
Yeah. Very, very cool. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm going to bring up Bruce Rivers, and we're just tell me when to pause.
Oh yeah, because you really hadn't told me. All I've heard all week is a surprise.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to tell you. I really wanted to surprise you because you've been looking for something funny, and I've had this up my sleeve.
I love funny things. Bring it.
Okay. Well, remember you said that. We are using this under fair use. You can see our little disclaimer. Please don't strike me, Mr. Rivers. You're a lawyer. I am not.
He looks like Rob Kardashian right there.
Okay.
A little bit. Just like that look with his glasses on. Something about
Let me
him.
know if you can hear him because that's going
Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I heard freak offs.
Okay, freak offs. Good. All right, cool.
Now, you can be a freak and it's not illegal, but you can't force people to do shit.
True.
This is what I'm getting at. When you have a lot of money and you have no accountability and you want to do whatever the fuck you want to do whenever the fuck you want to do it, I think you can go a little bonkers.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
I mean, he's complaining to a teenager that you don't really want to hang out with me. Okay, but he didn't do this. Just so you know, he didn't do this. He did not do this. He doesn't have. Oh my God, look at all that baby oil. He didn't do this. He didn't have all these bottles of baby oil for nothing.
And we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
That means when he's out of money.
He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government...
Okay, that's just dumb. He's not afraid of the charges? Wouldn't you be afraid of the charges? Where are you? You're in fucking Rikers Island. You goddamn well better be afraid.
Is he really at Rikers?
Executed two...
Huh?
Is he really in Rikers?
No.
I didn't think so. I was like, I don't think they'd send him there.
He's still in Brooklyn, but I mean, potentially he could be in Rikers.
Hi, Chapped.
Search warrants. They've got obliterated serial numbers on firearms. They've got videos and baby oil. You know what he needs is somebody to tell him what the truth is. You are f***ed. You are absolutely f***ed.
You can't do this to us right now. I want to keep a straight line, and I can't. You are
fucked. You are absolutely fucked. Hi, Chaptas. Welcome. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be good. I told you I watched 90% of this and laughed my ass off. I can't.
I do like how straightforward he is.
He's great. And I'm telling you, when he actually breaks the case down, you're gonna appreciate it. If you're gonna appreciate his language, then you'll appreciate why he breaks it down.
You're going to prison for the good portion of the rest of your life. I guarantee you, they've offered immunity to the people around him so that they testify. And separate from the freak-offs, Combs, among other things, hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims at times by their hair. And you keep in mind, these victims are going to come in and testify. Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use.
Huh?
Did you see the newest one? I think it came out today.
Indictment?
Yeah, the one from, was it Texas that came out with like 50 people on it?
Yeah. I haven't read through it yet, but I heard about it.
Mm-hmm. I haven't read through it. I just saw it on Twitter before we went live.
Yeah, I heard it earlier today with the new Jane Doe who was pregnant. Yep. And
Yep.
Sure did.
I don't want to fuck him anymore. Too bad. You're going to fuck him some more. I mean, they also got 1,000 bottles of baby oil. You know, they got terabytes and terabytes of videos. You know, remember I was telling you they got all those electronics. Somebody like this guy wants to preserve that. I guarantee you it's all there.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal
Oh my God, I love that.
Bruce Rivers, he's the
I
criminal
love that.
lawyer. And what he do? And it's
Right?
gonna react to all the self-snitching.
Ready?
So the deal with this guy is he loves when people self-snitch.
Oh no.
It's great. It's like, that's my job. Literally hire me. I can get you out of this. And then he's like, oh, you snitched. Forget it. You're screwed. Don't call my office. I love it. He cracks me up. This guy's amazing. And so, by the way, I'm going to drop his video link in the chat, but go watch some of the other ones too, because he's funny as hell.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminally Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, your you know who you are, your very own personal board-certified criminal defense lawyer. I am here with our content genius, Michael Rivers, who's in front of the camera and behind the camera and behind the microphone and in front of the microphone. He's at the editing desk. He's at everything. He is the reason we're even doing this. So say hello, Michael Rivers.
Hello, CLR fans. Just one thing real quick. The sweatshirts are in, so everybody that pre-ordered, thank you. And you guys are the greatest in the world. So
all right. So today we're
Hi, Punksy. I had to pause to say hi to my Punksy. I love you, and I got your message, and I will be responding. Thank you for coming in, though. That means the world to me to see you in here. You and Punkette just mean the world to me when I see you when we go live. Thank you so much for being here.
Ditto.
we're reacting to the indictment of the diddler, the P diddler, the P Diddy, Sean Puff Daddy Love. As he's referred, what does he call him in the indictment? I don't know. P Diddy, Sean Puff Daddy Combs. I don't know. This just absolutely floors me. This is what we call.
Okay, so anyone wants to know what my dad was like? That's why I love this guy. Because this guy reminds me of my dad with some of the things he's. I don't know. I don't give a shit. Just do it. Okay, just shut up.
Oh my gosh.
You know, corruption. You know, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. You know, I just can't believe how fucking stupid this guy is. But before we get into the stupidity and the unnecessary crap that he did and why he did it and everything, we're going to get into all that. This is brought to you by eForms.com, a very loyal sponsor of the right-minded legal people who don't engage in sex trafficking and all this other kind of crap. eForms.com is a very effective way to avoid the high costs of a lawyer like me. You know, when you sell something, you need a bill of sale. When you rent in a place, you need a rental agreement. When you have a grandma in her basement who's really not doing the greatest because she's on meth and likes to have her only feet fans, and you really need to get a hold of her finances and make sure she's taken care of, well, you need a power of attorney for that person, don't you?
Yes, I love a grandma's in the basement.
If I'm holding my grandma hostage in my basement and I need to get a hold of her finances.
I think if grandma's in the basement doing all that, she pretty much runs the home. So I think she is the power.
Yeah.
Why am I the only one laughing here? I feel like I'm the only one.
I'm laughing.
I'm laughing.
It's funny. You're not laughing as hard as I thought you would, LFT.
Because I have to be careful.
I'm laughing that hard. I keep muting because I don't want to break any eardrums.
I've been laughing for
regardless of what your need is. If you have it in,
okay.
I laughed
Angela
when he
also Brooks took
form or whatever that was. When he was like, and an ad. I was like, really?
I'm on Decipher. Decipher does not have premium. Tia Dash does. That was
illegal tax breaks, but wants us to pay more.
Just kidding.
Look how built he is. What kind of e-form does he use? What does that shirt say?
He's in the basement with his grandma.
Here's the thing. He is looking at a bunch of time.
He's in the basement with grandma.
He's the bouncer.
He wouldn't be that buff though if he was on meth, so never mind.
No.
First, what he did was he had his initial appearance. That was last week. I think it was last Tuesday or something like that. And when you have your initial appearance, you know, the government makes a motion to detain. And then,
you know what I didn't do? I didn't put on music.
In the city of
California.
What is it? California? We got more bounce in California. I can't sing. Why am I on here? I'm trying to listen to music.
Let's do. I'm gonna do.
That does give the same vibes that he was giving off.
Yeah, I said loud and appropriate. You can turn it down a bit.
Is it still too loud?
I think it's loud.
No, I can't hear shit, but
okay.
All right,
can you hear that? Hi, Pepper. Is that too loud, you guys? Can someone tell me if that's too loud?
I can't hear that at all.
Nev! Welcome in!
Alligator.
That's a pretty picture.
I know, she's cute. She knows it. I'm teasing. It's so good to see you. Thanks for coming in. That's really cool. Is that really loud, you guys, the music?
No.
For real? Okay. So it's...
I can barely hear it.
In this case, there's a presumption that he's detained while the case is pending. What does that mean? It means you're not entitled to bail. What did I say? Doesn't that seem he hasn't been convicted of anything? No, you're not entitled to bail. So, but it's a rebuttable presumption. So what do? They say initially, all right, on Tuesday, we're going to detain you. The government sought detainment in this case. And Mr. Puff Daddy Combs Diddler, would you like a detention hearing? And so he says, yes, we're going to fight detention. So on Thursday, they fought detention.
Pepper knows who this is. I love that, Pepper. Isn't he awesome? He's so fun. And really he breaks the law down for me so that I understand it, but he uses curse words just like Emily.
Yeah, but you definitely get the whole badass vibes from him.
Don't you?
Yeah.
That's what I said. He's kind of like that, like Saul back to Breaking Bad. He's like the Saul that succeeded. Look at him. But he's like thug enough that he's like, I'll bring it. I'll do it. I can handle this.
Yeah.
Let's give him a like. I adore him. I found him a couple months ago and I've just been enjoying the hell out of his content. I'm not going to lie. He's just fun for me and I learned something. So, I thought that was okay. Sorry.
And
really
what they did,
I would have never guessed.
He's from here.
There you go.
Well, I don't need a criminal attorney anytime soon.
I was thinking he was more like Roll Tide, Arizona.
I was gonna say he'd be fun. What did you just say?
I said I thought he kind of gave off some of those like Roll Tide, Arizona vibes.
Oh yeah.
No, he gives me Minnesota vibes. I just yeeted myself on YouTube and chat. Well, welcome back.
Do I give Minnesota vibes?
No, he does.
I'm asking, do I?
Well, yes, you do.
You definitely give it. Yeah, you do. Oofda.
I don't say oofda.
No, but Cheesy Weezy does, and I love when she says it because that does remind me of my family a little bit. I miss people who say oofda. I just say oof. I type oof in chat.
I say what?
O-P-E.
What do you say?
I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm sidetracked listening to the music in the background because apparently they come through my speakers really well. That's what I am. I'm listening.
Oh, Pepper. I try.
They offered to put up $50 million for bail. I mean, who the fuck does that? Nobody. They offered to have a 24-hour security guard, at his expense, monitor his whereabouts with an ankle bracelet.
Read that.
And cameras to and basically have him on home detention. And they put up some other various. Remember we did this with NBA YoungBoy. And he was able to get out. Diddy. I don't know if they found drugs in his hotel, but they found weapons at his house. They found, and he was in New York because he knew he was about to get indicted.
Okay, so one thing I do know about the Diddy thing is that one of the reasons he didn't get on is because trafficking is at the end of, and as soon as that word trafficking is placed in an indictment, it's a no bail situation because they already know that you have ways for transportation So
Yeah.
because you've been transporting human beings around, so that's an automatic no bail. So that's why I think it's so interesting that I know.
Do you think he used travel size bottles for the baby oil then? Like, how could he get on a plane with those big bottles of baby oil?
Well, I'm pretty sure you can put anything on a plane when it's your plane.
I know. I just didn't know if maybe, sometimes it weighed it down. And even the pilot was like, dude, we gotta go with some for real FAA laws.
Probably not.
All right, just checking. I feel like
Thanks,
that'd be.
Lindsay. Get some rest. We love you.
Oh my God. And if that is spilled out of the plane at all, you'd be able to find it in the ocean because all the oil will be floating on the top if it really was.
But off of Delena's comment,
What?
did you guys see that they were saying that he bought them in bulk from Costco, and Costco came out and was like, we don't sell it.
Yes.
They're like, don't drag us into this. Hell no.
Yeah. They sell Costco. And what's the brand that they sell?
Kirkland?
Kirkland's? Yes. Yeah, I'll say Kirkland's. Kirkland's chicken salad.
Now, if the pictures came out and it showed a bunch of Kirkland bottles, then there'd be another issue. But they're like, hell no, don't bring us into this.
That's what I thought about Johnson & Johnson. I mean, family members aside, but I was like, all these big companies are going, what the fuck? Really? You have to use ours? Like, you couldn't put it in a generic bottle? Like, Johnson & Johnson's going,
Well, and then you also have to take into account, like, the aspect that they're potentially mixing it with things. Mm-hmm. I'm just surprised that they potentially, like, mixed it and kept it in the same bottle. But I guess that would be a way of being like, hey, guys, it's just baby oil.
I know, that's how you do it. I'd take the Johnson & Johnson bottle over, the sticker that's on the ones at the dollar store. Like, if they're like, here, have whichever one you want, knowing what's in them.
Well, and plus, if you see the actual labeled bottle, you're going to be less likely to be like, I wonder if they mixed something in here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well,
and you're under the impression that they did, right?
I don't.
What?
If they mixed GHB in there?
I think so. But I mean, I've also just heard that a lot of places, and I'm very, what's the word? Impressionable when it comes to all this stuff. I'm kind of taking in everything, and I'm like, that's right.
I don't know. Could y'all just see that, like, you're right, with a ton of Kirkland bottles, and it would be like Kirkland chicken salad tins next to it.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that shit would sell so fast.
Mm-hmm.
If it really did, because then people are going to be like, oh, look, I have a Kirkland bottle. And then it's like, okay, but why do you have baby oil?
Well, read Navigator. She said, now, let me tell you, I've made many foolish purchases at Costco. Never has it seemed like a good idea to buy one box size of baby oil, let alone 1,000.
I mean, that's moving heavy inventory right there. Like, that is.
Well, if you think about, though, the amount of people that go through, as well as the amount of time that they had to potentially use that. But I mean,
I was hoping they were filling up pools for it's like the mud wrestling. I mean, no. Like, I was hoping they were using it for that kind of thing. Like, I was like, there's got to be a reasonable explanation, guys.
But then everybody's in panic because they're like, don't splash it. Oh my God, don't get near the pool.
Oh, I know, right? Well, can you imagine just everything just wafting if there's just a big pool of the GHB baby oil?
Oh my God. Yeah. That was the wrong time.
Slip Shady.
Slip Shady. Like, maybe he had a massive, like, water slide thing at his pool freak off party, and they had, people battling it out in a blow up, pool or some sort of ring of baby oil.
I wonder, though,
and if you didn't do that, you can go slip and slide down something you would never believe by the time you hit the end of it. Like, you're going to dive into something.
My only question would just be if it was mixed with GHB, potentially. At what level would you be able to potentially put that in that doesn't become overly harmful?
That's what I was just going to say. Is like, what if you had to reapply?
Well, some did and some didn't, because there were a lot of people that needed to go be sewed up the next day. They weren't using enough baby oil.
But that's my
Yeah,
thing.
Ava, hi, welcome in. And yes, they are claiming that GHB was in the baby oil.
You have to think about how that the chemistry of it all. But then, if you're not like drinking baby oil, and if he made you do that, then a part of y'all should have really been going, no, I don't want to drink it, kind of deal. But for it to get into your system like that.
Well,
Hey,
if you're
Grace,
actually though, there are some drugs that can like be taken in more through the skin. GHB
True.
is like the date rape drug.
Yeah.
Ever.
Hey, crazy mama. I just saw her.
Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, GHB is the date rape drug.
Ava.
Hi, Jen. Welcome in.
I mean, they took like baby powders, even like a huge issue now. Like, oh God, I hope Johnson & Johnson baby oil doesn't get linked to some other disease, have any other health effects that all these people are going to be like, I didn't even know I was taking it.
Pepper.
Oh,
But
my
I'm
God.
concerned about, like, what if you have to reapply? There's days. People going days. Days. It worries me. Like,
Maybe everyone got a bottle when they left the party.
Maybe it was a party favor.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a favor. I think syphilis was what they took home with them. I'm not sure.
Scrambled eggs.
Not only that.
The party favor I'm thinking that they took home.
Scrambled eggs over easy. I don't know.
Oh, do you want to tell that story?
No, I
Do you want me to tell it?
yeah.
I'm gonna Google, can GHB be taken through the skin?
Like,
Yeah.
can it be used as a suppository?
We're sticking what?
What? Hold on.
Wait, maybe I didn't understand the egg.
That's not what they're sticking up there. That's other things.
What are you
That's
talking
the
about?
egg thing, right?
I don't think they were sticking the full bottles up there.
No, I
We're
meant
very lost.
like literally if you put I didn't mean a bottle up there. I meant like laughing like could baby oil be used as a suppository? Not like imagine a little pill, not a bottle.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to play with y'all anymore.
I mean, I don't think it would stay.
Okay, I think we have two different conversations going here. LFT was asking about the eggs while we were still on
Oh, the egg thing that Suge Knight brought up.
So if you haven't heard,
Oh. I was like, I have not heard that they're sticking them up their ass, but okay.
I didn't either, and I wasn't trying to say the bot. I don't want bottles to go on the plane because I think they're too big. I don't want them going as a suppository at all.
Okay, I can't be the only one that thought we were still talking about the baby oil.
I intermixed everything. The bottle, the eggs, the witch in the wardrobe. Tell us the story, Tia.
so Suge Knight was on Cuomo recently, and yes, Suge is still in prison, and they had to make 6 phone calls with each other in order to get this interview done. But go on Cuomo, and we'll try and put that in the description too, if you really want to hear it. But I'm gonna give you the scrambled egg version. So Suge says that Interscope Records, and this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. And when you hear this, you're gonna think it's entertaining, or not. Interscope Records so guys are going to be like, I want this. It's my shot. I want this. So executives at Interscope would take them into their offices and make them pull down their pants and put a hard-boiled egg up their rectum area. And if the egg cracked, they would say, you're not ready. I'll just leave it there like I did with the girls, and you can fill in the rest. It'll click eventually. If the egg cracked, they weren't ready.
Punk ass.
A chicken egg or an ostrich egg? I don't know. It
If it's
wasn't
an ostrich egg, I can't.
If you qualify for ostrich,
Yeah.
like that literally just hurt me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Pepper. Eggs and rectum eggs. Damn, killed him.
What do you do with the shells? Like, what happens, and who has to tend to that, or are you left on your own?
Well, I would think you're probably left on your own at that point. If you crack the egg, you know, you're not as popular as those who have the uncracked and hard-boiled. Yes.
If it cracks, you swipe left. I get it. If your egg cracks, then you swipe left real fast. Like you're done.
You're done. Yeah. Step aside.
I'm just curious, how does one make it so that the egg does not crack?
I don't know how you could.
Of your worries. True story.
I have so many questions about this. Like I don't even know. There's so many thoughts running through my head, and if I said them all right now, we would have to shut down the internet.
So the Gene guy, is that who you're talking about, Delina? Because his interviews are amazing.
I did see his.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not eating an egg for like a year now. Like, I mean,
I had eggs for dinner.
I'm a proud egg virgin.
And I love a deviled egg. And now that has such a horrible meaning to me. And come Easter, I don't even know what I'm going to do. Like, do you want, like, Easter brunch, here's your deviled eggs. I cannot, nope, I don't, I'm not there yet.
Jen says, a nurse friend told me that things caught in people's rectums were typical Friday night.
So as of 2019, there was a BuzzFeed article that said rapists are mixing the drug GHB with lubricants. It says it can irritate the skin or the mucous membrane which lines the anus and rectum, so application in lube could increase something. Hang on, I had to click
on CBD oil.
Where you can still kind of get the effects of it.
Yep.
Okay, so it says ingesting the mixture anally, causing the chemical to be absorbed more quickly into the bloodstream, therefore triggering a more immediate or heightened effect.
Did you say crack or fact? Did you say crack or fact?
What?
What did you? Will you just say the last thing that you said?
Therefore triggering a more immediate or heightened effect?
Effect. Okay, never mind. Got it.
Hey, there's my boyfriend.
Yay. Seriously, I don't even want to go egg someone's house at this point. Like I don't want to see him for a minute.
Eva said GHB, powerful depressant drug, appears as clear, oily liquid with no smell and can be tasteless or quite salty. Interesting.
Well, so can other things be quite salty.
It can be quite salty.
I can't. I knew you were.
When did the conversation? This is Diddy. Like this.
Maybe Ava. You never know.
Yeah, Matt. Heard your comments, by the way, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Matt, buddy. Just kidding. We love you.
I got that message. Don't worry.
I told them what your response to them was last night, if you were wondering.
Right. We have a response for you.
Don't stick up for him just because you know him better. No. Let him deal with the message that I got.
He's like,
He said, what?
He's like, Nune, I'm never coming back here again.
I can never talk to any of you people ever again.
Yeah.
All right, we'll turn Bruce on for a minute.
And what does the government do? The government doesn't tell you you're going to get indicted. The government says, we're going to arrest you as soon as we get you indicted. And everything's secret. It's under seal. And the reason they do that is twofold. One, they want to have the argument that, you're a risk of flight. And they had some arguments that they're, and they also had witness intimidation issues with Combs. So they don't want him to go attack a witness. So they do everything under seal until he appears in court. The other thing is they want the argument to say that, we arrested him. He didn't turn himself in, blah, blah, blah. Right. But what is he looking at? The statute that he's charged with, that he's been indicted on, he could be looking up to life.
Run.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I actually texted Nonsense and I was like, hey, you're missing out on a really great egg in the butthole conversation. And she was like, what? Where? Send me to it.
Like, Hey, nonsense. I have a question. Do you like hard-boiled eggs? Because you're not gonna.
Not anymore.
You're not gonna. You did?
There's my homie.
I need more people around me physically right now to be like, are we really talking about this and this is really happening? And oh my God, you heard this last night and it just sunk into me, like sunk in really for
Hello.
me. I know. Damn it. I know it. Shut up. Shut up. I was saying, don't do it. Shh. Everyone shut up.
You get it. Well, listen, with the egg test, if you're ready for your big shot,
I'm not even doing a relay race if I have to carry a spoon, like an egg on a spoon, and I don't.
Well, the thing is, though, now look at some of the biggest stars out there. Know that they have passed the egg test.
I wonder though if there's a standard size egg that is used.
Well, they come in large. What now? Are they organic?
That's my point, though. Is it like, you have to be able to pass like the 5-inch egg test, or is it like just whatever eggs around?
Look at Punkhead. I'm gonna put. Do you like hard-boiled eggs on my Tinder profile?
Might not be the hits you're looking for.
I'll repeat the story for you. So Suge Knight did an interview on Cuomo recently about Diddy, and he said that Interscope Records used to shift earmuffs. I can't handle the screaming from wherever in the world you are. Fermented eggs, hard-boiled eggs. Guys would come in the office and be like, I need this. This is my big break. I'm ready. I've done all the work. I've done all the things. I'm ready. And they would drop their drawers and Interscope Records would hand them some hard-boiled eggs. If they would insert them into their rectum, and if the egg cracked, they were not ready. Okay, there you go. Roll Tide.
I had a good Roll Tide comment earlier too. This is excellent. Y'all all know y'all been thinking about saying that. For like
I wasn't thinking it. I think you might have been the only one.
No, I was, because I was waiting for someone to be like, who's going to drop that excellent thing, and I just did it for. I'll take the heat.
That's my point, though. How do you become ready?
When do you become ready? I don't know. You could ask people like Justin Bieber and Usher and see what they did.
Usher, I don't think would be good. He's been in the hospital too many times to have that thing sewed up, so I'm not quite sure.
That's what I heard. Yeah, he's had that recently.
They said that he has like the record.
Yeah,
I would assume.
Are we talking peeled or not peeled?
Crack.
It's got to crack, so it's got to be
not peeled.
Shell has to be there.
So here's my question: how did they determine that happened? Like, if
they had to push it back out, and if it was the crack.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Like, what is the test? Do they have to? Does the egg have to come back on the machine or roll whatever? However they decide. Like, I don't understand. It's like an assembly line. Like they put this egg in, and
then Bowler wins the internet tonight. Excruciating.
Okay. Well played, Tuesday. Okay, thank you for not saying excellent, because I was waiting.
Mal, text her the link if she wants to come up. She can ask all the questions she and take right over. I'm thrilled to have deviled eggs, right? Yeah. Cuff Daddy was ready.
I mean,
my question is, eggs after. What the hell do you do with eggs?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. What do you do? And then eventually, it's like if you swallow gum, eventually it's going to come out. I suppose the same would be if you didn't.
Really?
There's no appropriate way to talk about this.
No, there isn't.
There's no safe place for your words to land. I hate this. That's how I feel. Look at Rivers right now. That's my face. Like when I'm talking, I'm literally like I got nothing. Like I can't make my.
I've seen LFT do that exact thing there with her fingers.
Mm-hmm. What are you explaining?
We're explaining the living hell that I've been living since I heard this story last night, and then it really soaked in what Teal, we were talking on the phone earlier, and you even said you're like, I was waiting for it. I literally was like, we gotta talk about something. And now I have so many more questions. Like y'all don't.
But I'm serious. Like, in this part, I am actually serious about. Like, I look at so many artists maybe differently now because I'm like, maybe it's not your art that got you there, huh?
No, a lot of people like throw eggs at people walking into the VMAs next year or something.
How does one develop this test? I don't know. I mean,
you have to drop it in water and let it like harden for like, you know, what is it? Do 9 to 12 minutes to make a hard-boiled egg, and that's as far as I can go with it.
Thanks,
but
Cassie.
I even have a little egg timer that I put in with my when I make my hard-boiled eggs, and that thing's made of glass and it's big. You're never going to. Delana, this is the viciousness of this conversation and this freak off that freaks with your head. It involves a very substantial piece of produce, food that we use on a day, like on average. Like I will never. I guess I don't.
No, I guess also there's like a lot of questions I have with this too, but what do you do with the egg after? Like, ew. Like, do they have special like hazmat people coming in to handle these eggs afterwards, or
I don't know. I don't want to be the one. Oh, I don't want to be in on the before part nor the after of it. I don't want to be the person on the assembly line that's like, "Here's the egg. You know what you got to do," and I would be like, "The F I do." Lay down, play dead.
This affect all of our algorithms. I swear, you're gonna have eggs everywhere.
I had an omelet for dinner tonight. Too, Matt, so.
Post game omelets. No.
I mean, it's something that's supposed to be good for us. Like everyone think about all the people that own chickens now, and they go out there every day, and some of their eggs are even like turquoise and different kind of colors. Do they use fresh? Like, do they use the kind that come in a styrofoam package or like the plastic one?
That's what I was asking. If there was one specific type of egg that is utilized, because it's not going to be fair. What?
Well, Punkette said, "Do you aim the egg or nah?"
I thought it was like a super soaker kind of gun.
Literally, I was like, pause, think about that, rewind, and I was literally, I needed to hear it again, and then I was like, it's not making me feel any better. Nope, it's not.
This was guys and girls. Was this for everyone? Like,
the story was told from a male perspective, I believe.
Okay.
But I don't know. I actually, that's a great question. There's lots of questions.
Thought, like, some of the newer things in my life that I'm going to be scared of and I'm going to have to take to the grave is that it's freaking clowns and eggs. No one's ever going to understand.
Well, you weren't ready. That's all I can say.
Wait, hold my egg.
Nonsense. Don't send me that. You just sent me a video. The title of the video is "The Emerging Fetish of Laying Alien Eggs Inside Yourself."
I'm
forwarding it to you guys.
Oh God!
We have to phone a friend. How do we handle this? Like I
said, I've done nothing but get the most interesting interviews. I've heard Suge, I've heard Cat Williams, I've heard, I'm telling you, I've heard it all, or so I thought.
Imagine all the yolk and the baby oil. Oh, wait, there would be no
yolks on
hard boiled. The yolks would be hard boiled. Imagine all the remnants, like a hard boiled egg and baby oil. You gotta have a wet back, a power washer, and a.
Least to your worries.
Did you get what Becky just sent me?
Yeah,
I just forwarded it to you.
Well, if we all read at the same time, there will be no one on panel. Long pause.
I'm still here.
While on the internet looking at weird sex things, I came upon a gushing testimony of a young woman who had discovered Primal Hardware's patented Okay.
AEIOU. Like that's the ow.
Isn't that a thing though? Aren't eggs a thing?
I guess anything's a thing now. How do you
No,
get
I mean
that?
like, just the shape in general. There was an episode of SVU, since I'm watching it, you know me, where they had like vibrating eggs
Well,
that
isn't it
would
called
be
an egg?
utilized.
Well,
They were fake, but they were like a toy. But I mean, it was literally like an egg.
we're going like after dark style if we keep picking at this
It
thread.
is after dark, isn't it?
Hey,
It needs to
Prestige.
be a little darker outside. And I say that for anyone that reviews
Okay,
this,
but thank
darker
you.
is an inside joke.
I thought it was.
See, Ava knows what I was talking about. I was like, isn't that a thing?
Well, I'm your host this evening.
Welcome to like Fabergé meets Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Like this.
Too bad you guys didn't get a different sponsor tonight too.
We may not get sponsored after this. Maybe I shouldn't read the sponsorship tonight.
Maybe you should just go live tomorrow, do a quick one, and just read the sponsorship.
They'll be like, get at your local Target, and they'll be like, I will not. You can get.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great point. We are not sponsored any longer. We're just gonna call it a day. We'll make ourselves tomorrow.
Let's edit that part out later. We basically peen-bombed ourselves.
Yeah, go buy the game. Don't listen to the actual podcast. Just go buy the game.
Great game.
Just do an overlay of the entire video after.
No dairy required.
This is what happens. See, you sell your soul to the devil, eggs, and you can't talk about anything good anymore. You have to stand.
Yet you're about to have to throw a bra on if you keep. I will get away from this whole table.
I told you this was going to be a funny live.
Do you think that they know when they're going into the meeting, though, that that's what they have to do?
No, I think they all look like rivers right there when it happens. Like bracing themselves and are just...
Look like what?
Rivers. Look at his face right there. He is bracing.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the actual watered rivers. I was like, what the hell are you saying?
Oh my God. Legend needs to win tomorrow big. That's all I know.
And then as soon as he gets a touchdown, Delana, that's when you throw him the game and have him take the picture.
Hi, Jody. It's been ages. Welcome in. I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, I think we may have shifted things around for sponsorship. I think our sponsor is going to be like, you're not exactly.
Is this all going to come out in court? Oh my God, it makes the egg lady and Murdoch be nothing now. Like, I don't even. Way to ruin it, Diddy. Way to ruin it.
Right?
Yeah, and you just ruined the one thing in the South that kind of proud to be like researching, and your non-expert ass has to come in here and ruin it with some baby oil and sauteed eggs. And
I think it is considered some kind of hazing. Like, are you ready for the big show? Because you're
not. I feel like they're just trying to figure out if you're going to be good later on.
Well, you know what? You've probably been, if you've been good currently, then the egg won't crack.
Well, okay, hazing is shrieking naked. An egg in the arse is you opened the wrong door. Like, get out. Stop it.
You do want to know, Pristine. You do want to know. All the activities that makes the egg not break are hazing, I think.
Probably.
Does anyone want to explain to Jody what we're... you know what, Kez? You go ahead.
$1,000, Kez, to come up here and do it. Anyone.
Oh, my God.
No expectations, though.
Yeah. So, are you ready? I think we've just lost half our audience. They're like, oh, we are out of here.
I'm fine with it. I just looked at Rivers, though, and you're right, though. I do that a lot now when I talk. But then if you look at him again and take that at a different angle, he's like, all right, I'm ready. Go. He's just like bracing
I can't believe we're not even like a full minute into this.
No, we're not, because already I
Where'd
was already
Tia go?
laughing at
I'm
his.
right here. I just got a beverage. It's fine.
Tia has her own kitchen.
Don't worry. Still at the helm.
I thought you went missing. I looked over and it was empty.
Her
Hold on.
her egg timer was just dinged.
Hello, guest.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hi. I've got an expert on the way. I wasn't
Okay.
sure if you got the DM, so I just came up here just in case there was a language barrier.
Oh, dear.
So if you could just check the DMs.
Who's that Muppet guy that's the chef? Maybe he's the one that does it. The one that's
The Muppet Chef is the one that shoves eggs up his ass.
Like maybe he's the one that boink 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 boink. He doesn't make sense, and his hands are all.
It's the chef, Swedish chef. Oh, Dino's
that
here.
one.
Dino. Hi, Dino. Welcome.
Narcy.
What are you doing? She. Dino, we have a couple of questions for you. So, so Interscope Records. So we're talking Diddy here, all right? Interscope Records invites you in to their office. You go in and you say, I am ready. I'm ready for the big time. I'm ready for the big show. Give me all the money. Ready to do huge concerts, stadiums. And they hand you an egg to put up your rectum. Damn near killed him. And this is excellent content.
Again?
Okay. Let me just. I want to break it down. I don't want him to get lost. Language barrier. Hey, Dino.
Okay.
Why are they asking so many people to put eggs up their butthole? Question mark.
Dino, if the egg cracks, you're not ready. You're not ready yet.
Wait, yeah, you were a little high on the book part of the book cause.
Yeah,
wow,
Dino,
that's
the egg
not a
cracks,
good
you're not ready. What do you think about that, buddy?
No, just one more time. What was the answer? What was the reasoning, Dino, sir? That's right. For science, for clarity. One more time. What is the only reason they're asking for eggs up the butt? There you go. All right. Any more questions? Just hit up the laboratory, of course. Okay, gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
I think I got set up.
You did get set up, but I love it. Oh, Dino, do you have any eggs up your butt?
Hang on, let me check.
Dino, do you know Diddy? Have you been to?
I don't know. I know Diddly Squat.
Don't squat. Don't squat.
Knowing Diddy, LFT.
They like squatting. Don't squat.
Don't squat. Don't
I'm
squat.
not going to get that egg out if I don't squat.
All right, I'm turning on Bruce Rivers again.
Okay.
Because we're never going to get through this at this point.
Okay, I'm going to leave. You guys have a good time. And I'm out
Bye,
of here.
thanks for coming up.
Good night.
Let's just look at some of this conduct. Means of the enterprise. It's a 13-page, 3-count indictment, but the conspiracy and what they're doing is just, they had this thing called freak-offs. Combs and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise.
Oh my God, I forgot about Chicken Lady.
Chicken Lady. See?
Do you guys remember Chicken Lady from TV?
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Once again, Diddy, thank you. Because Easter.
She's horrible.
Like, poor Jones's chickens. George will never look at the same way again.
Eggland's best.
Everything's just, I hate Diddy right now.
And they're using the Combs Enterprise, for the racketeering statute, because it's saying, the way he acted with all these other people doing what he did, they acted in concert with each other under the statute, and that comprises of an enterprise. To that end, it's an organization, governed by the racketeering statute. Combs and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs' role at the Combs business to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. What does that sound like? It's a lover boy method. Combs then used 4 threats of force
Sounds
and
like
coercion to
Brian.
cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs. Now, you can be a freak and it's not illegal, but you can't force people to do shit. You just can't. You can't bring, okay, I'm going to bring in this male stripper / prostitute, and I'm going to have him fuck you. And if you don't want to do that, I'm going to take away your recording contract.
Hi, Mark Barden at Sandy Hook Promise here.
Oh.
When the gunman...
Where were you? I was...
While you're from the industry, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Freak-offs were elaborated and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed.
What?
Could you hear me?
No.
I just heard Tia.
I said it like 6 times. I said, "Can you pause, please?"
I'm
Tia.
so sorry. Yes, Mallory.
So, on to a serious aspect of this. We were having the conversation in regards to this point here of how it could be considered sex trafficking if they're being paid and are potentially willing to go with.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to get kind of everyone's opinions on that too, just because Tia made a good point about it when we were talking about it, that you never know how long someone signed up to be there, how much is actually in the contract.
Right. And it's also like if you wake up in like another state, you know what I mean? Or like if
right.
If you
But I wonder if the people who are paid for these during like this situation, are they some of the people that are coming forward?
Well, I think the other side of the coin is the abuse that was dealt with too.
Right.
Like there was severe beatings that happened.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just you could wind up in Vegas, but then your ass is completely, no pun intended on this, but your ass is completely kicked and you have a broken nose now, as well as, whatever else you've gathered along the way as far as treats and trinkets, diseases, whatever. And you've been charged, you get $200 for it.
I guess my question then would just be like, at that point, is it just because they cross state lines, or is this something that's going to cause an issue later on because they were paid?
I think it's a combination.
Federal
actual form,
because they were
willing
participants, and it how it's not recruit. I don't know if recruiting is the appropriate word for this case. Right.
Then prostitution becomes an issue because depending on the state that you're in and the legality of all that, so it makes it federal by crossing state lines. But then you have the prostitution thing, which then there's that, like I said, that legality. And then there's an element of kidnapping that happens because if you go in and say, and I'm just lowballing. Sorry.
You're letting it? Okay, go ahead.
$20 for this. And you wake up 3 days later in Sacramento, and you didn't sign up for any of that. I don't think that there were a ton of underage girls, but that Sally Mae, welcome to hell.
Oh my God, if she had been here, Sally Mae had been here like 20 minutes ago in the midst of all of our comments, we wouldn't be standing. But my other thing is,
it's definitely worth rewinding and listening to. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But I will say, on a more serious note too, it almost is like we're talking about essentially an enterprise, and ha 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 ha. Did you just literally laugh at enterprise? You need to sit down. I am done with you. But no, seriously, looking at it as an enterprise and say, like, it's not, I'm with Tia. I don't know how, my anticipation or my take on it right now is not so much like an underage thing, but you get people who are like, it's like if you know someone kind of deal, someone say it hasn't been like that really bad thing that's happened yet, but it's like you get into this environment, you get led into this world. and it's people like, oh, I know someone else who does it and whatnot, and then things can, gradually.
I don't think it's an Epstein marketing situation like that. I don't get that at all. Epstein was different. Epstein was multi-level marketing. So he would have these young girls come in, and then he would have, do what he did. And then he would have them recruit other girls, et cetera, and it becomes multi-level. As you go up, as you bring in more girls, the money gets better. But then you have to do horrible things like sleep with Prince Andrew. Yeah. Right? And so I think in Diddy's case, it was just, I think it was power and control. I think it was, he actually, it was kind of Epstein-ish in the sense that he filmed, which is so stupid.
Well, I think he thought he could hold that over and utilize it more against
and I'm sure he did.
Not against him.
Yeah, I'm sure he did too. I'm sure he did use it to further his own career as far as, others. But yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my God, could you imagine having to review, like, if you're an investigator, federal, whatever, a member of law enforcement, investigators going through all this stuff, and you have to watch that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because they kept it. The technology, I'm sure there are things that they probably could delete or got rid of, but the bulk of it, and there's got to be a lot of it.
Well, I think the faces you see, you're like, holy shit.
The thing, that's what I was just going to say too, Delana, is it's already going around, people trying to sell the tapes that they have, and there's been different clips that have been released here and there. So
Kaz,
I think
this is not a topic of conversation on a normal day. Please explain for me. This was an exceptional. Exceptional.
Oh,
sorry.
Wait, we didn't. Did the friends not pass the test of being able to sustain dealing?
Your friends didn't pass the egg test.
And our egg test is simply a conversation, and if we're not even cooking them anymore, or eating them, or throwing them at people's houses. Even those that bird's nest to you, like a couple months ago out front, and they were so cute. But if you hold it in your hand and then you think about where it goes, and it is little, but it ain't it's big compared to some things.
Well, I don't think. Yeah,
I don't want to really put anything there.
Suge Knight taught me that, by the way. Things that Suge Knight teaches.
Now, you don't think he's repressing prison feelings, or he's not getting stuff mixed up, right?
Oh, no, he's got time. I'm pretty sure he's got it straight.
Okay.
From what I could hear, he's kind of just chilling there. He said, I've never had a bad day in my 10 years of being in prison. So
because he can crack an egg. Wait, he can't crack an egg.
Oh no, I bet he can.
Wait a minute, which one's good and which one's bad?
Well,
if the egg cracks, I guess it depends on what side of the fence you're on.
Yeah.
Hi, girls. Welcome in. It has been too long. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming.
I was trying to type "hey," and then I was like, "Wait, what do we?" I got confused. Sorry, the egg and the curls and Okay, wait, a hard-boiled egg. So the whole point is you want it to be pristine, and pristine. No offense to you if you're still in the chat. You don't want it ever. It will never be that pristine. But in terms of you want it to be, you want it to come out the way it went in. Is that the goal here?
Not the usual. Yeah.
That's what Diddy said.
It up. But for real, is that the thing? If it cracks,
we'll explain it later. We'll explain that later.
If it cracks something contracted and it's not ready.
Unbelievable.
I'll
Well, that's
explain
what they said. If it cracks, then you're not ready. So is that the type
You
of
know
thing
why?
where you have
LFT, honestly, do you know why?
Why what?
what?
And
Why
by
you're
the way,
not?
Natalie said why what too. It wasn't just me.
If it cracks, do you know why you're not ready?
Why?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
No, I need an explanation.
You can't do that because this is YouTube and not OnlyFans.
Well, I'm not asking you to show me LFT.
If it cracks, then you haven't had enough experience.
You're not. Yeah, it's not. Look, Tomboy Charms is something. She's like, you idiots. It's not stretch.
Wouldn't they want the ones that don't?
What?
I don't know.
Maybe they go to a different room and go with the beginners.
Maybe they haven't been with the right ones.
Maybe they're at the. What do you call like an amateur freak off party? Like you can't go to the freak off, but you can go to the like a wannabe freak off. Like you keep practicing, you hang in there, you come back and try again, kind of crowd. I don't know. I can.
No, I don't think you do. But then again, there's a problem if it doesn't crack. So again, it depends on what side of the fence you're on. It's really.
Always asking for an example.
I guess it's more of like if it doesn't crack, wouldn't that mean that it was overused?
No, I think if it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's the point, though. Then why would you want that?
Because those are the guys that have been with the right people.
So basically, they didn't. It's like you want something that's. Wow, LFT, slow your roll before you say
You
this
want
out loud.
an experienced person is what they're
Well,
looking
what
for.
I'm saying, I know, because it's kind of like if you put on a pair of pantyhose that are stretched out and too big, like they're gonna fall down.
That's my point. Then they don't stay.
So basically, if you, we gotta call it. We gotta
Never
call
mind.
it.
Go ahead and play the video.
And they'll find the dude to help you practice.
If it comes out of like if you produce a chick out of it.
See, and my opinion is they should have named Diddy's parties not freak off, but mullets. Business in the front, party in the back.
Well, true.
We're all going to hell, you know that, right?
Doesn't that sound like a better party? We're going to a mullet party. Business in the front, and
well,
then
I don't know if that really sounds too great either. Because if everyone's not having a mullet when you're walking around, I'm going to be pissed.
Don't worry, if you're, like you don't even need to wear a belt. Doesn't matter if your ass crack shows. Like
that's a slumber party. That doesn't count.
But no, for real. So do you want the egg to crack or do you not want the egg to crack? Because is it because it's
I literally will answer the question the same way. You're not going to make. You can ask me as many times as you want. If the egg cracks, it doesn't matter. It depends on which side of the fence you're on. Personally,
just a person who.
Oh my God, LFT. We will talk about this after.
Did you just say personally?
I have a lot of people agreeing and voting me off the island.
What do you know personally?
Well, in my egg shoving up the ass experience, I would not. Like I said, it depends on which side of the fence you're on.
I guess so. It depends on the person kind of deal. Like
I can't sing a note, so I'm good. Tone deaf.
I have to say, I was never extended an invitation to such a party, so I don't even want to get a brunch anymore. Like
why do you guys think I said no when you invited me on vacation? I need the type of shit.
I am going to come through this screen. We didn't even. She came back with bags of sand, and we've been painting shells. What the hell?
Look, there's Punkette.
Okay, so you want the egg to crack because it's okay. So it's either tight or not tight. I got it. Keep going. Play this.
That was my question.
mischief. That's why we call it the dirty filthies.
I'm not talking to any of y'all ever again after tonight.
Got it. You're gonna text us as soon as we get off.
Oh yeah, and I'll just say only just for like 5 minutes.
But I'm only half kidding about the mullet party because there's people who were in the front party,
yeah,
who were not invited to the back party that probably had their picture taken, like Leonardo DiCaprio. And
I heard
you
they
know,
were like in a. Sorry, go ahead.
he's going to be brought into this.
Yep.
And he had nothing, nothing to do with it. And then there was people like Usher who have to go to the hospital to have nurses practice their sewing skills.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is there have been multiple people who have come out and been like, oh, this person said like, hey, once it hits 1 a.m., you need to get out of here. You should not be here after 1 a.m. And like told certain celebrities like, hey, you do not want to be here after this time frame. Oh gosh.
Macy. I fear for those coming in.
I know, that's nice. As soon as I see someone be like, hey guys, I'm like, oh no.
But yeah, there's people that could potentially be hurt by this that had nothing at all to do with it.
Well, we're already seeing that too.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about this yesterday. It was Leo, Taylor Swift's name's being thrown out there when the only picture that's being circulated is them at the VMAs. So it's like, just because you have a picture with Diddy or have met Diddy does not mean that you are at parties. But not only that, the other thing that we were talking about yesterday was the fact that he made it a point to, hi JC, made it a point to have different types of parties. So you could literally say like, hey, I was at a Diddy party, but I was not at a freak off. I was at the white party or whatever for New Year's or whatever it was the 1 year. Different things like that versus everything else. Which is good in his sense because, well, and I guess a lot of people's sense, because then it's going to be like, oh, well, you can't prove that that picture of me at Diddy's house was at a freak off. It could have been during one of these other parties, unless they're actually doing the deed.
Unless there's videos of them.
Right.
And I'm curious, and I chime in as well, but I'm curious from you guys. Name names. Who do you think is on the list of people that were actually at the freak off?
Well, I'm glad that you asked because I took a screenshot of a list today. Let me see. Hang on. For this exact moment. Let's see. Well, I have been hearing a lot of things about, yes, J-Lo. But I've also been seeing LeBron James's name thrown in there, which we had this conversation the other day. Is he's been known to say in videos like, there's nothing like a Diddy party, bro. Like all this different stuff. Who else? The one that really hurt LFT. Kevin Hart, which I saw today that it had something to do with Jeffrey Dahmering. Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't see that.
I saw a TikTok. I don't know if that's true, but someone said that whatever his allegations were had something to do with Jeffrey Dahmering. Well, we know Bieber, Odell Beckham Jr., and these are all just, when I say we know, it's just people that we've seen the speculation online.
Debunked.
So, what?
Debunked.
What? Well, that video, but the fact that they were both there is not debunked.
Yeah. Yoke is the new YOLO.
Yeah. J-Lo. Who else? Clive Davis. Trey Songz. Jay-Z. Beyonce. Meek Mill. Yep. Rick Ross. Mary J. Blige.
Mace.
Yep. Oprah. Usher. I'm trying to think of who else I've seen. I've heard DJ Khaled. It's all speculation, Kez. Yeah.
Did you see the uncomfortable video? I'm sure you all did, but the uncomfortable video where Diddy is like talking to Justin Bieber and he's like, "Hey, why haven't we hung out?" Kid's like 14 years old.
Yeah.
Asking him to hang out. Weirdo.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber looks so uncomfortable. I felt so bad for him there.
Speculation. Exactly. Trying to think of the other ones. Who else were we talking about?
Kobe Bryant, LeBron.
Not Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe.
No.
That's what you said.
Oh, well, yeah, but that one I wasn't gonna.
We're overlooking it, apparently.
He
goes in the Kevin Hart pile.
Yeah. Oprah, yeah. LFT, you know you're on panel, right? Will Smith.
Yeah, Jada.
The big one. Yep. That's the thing, Pepper. These are people that were party goers, but it's still up in the air potentially. About the mullet parties. No, I think he's still probably picking up stuff. Don't tell that to Tia.
Selena. Kobe was at the parties, but I don't know about the mullet parties. I don't know either. Yeah, like there's going to be a lot of people that our names are going to be dropped, and I don't know. We don't know if they were actually in which part of the mullet party they were in.
Yeah, and I think. Oh yeah. Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, they were named. The big one was what was his name? The one that I had you guys Google last night. Corey Gamble.
Oh yeah.
Corey Gamble is the one that's engaged / dating Kris Jenner. And he's
all
been
the Kardashians are being listed.
All of them. Trying to think of what else. I also watched. Also, if you guys are not following 50 Cent during this time, you're missing out because he's been an absolute hoot. Kanye wasn't on any of the lists. Right? Well, Pepper, and I think that's going to be an issue too for a lot of people like
the mayor, Kanye.
Yeah. Oh, Kanye was not.
No.
He was very notably not on the list. Jay-Z was. What?
Mayor is not being tied in with Diddy yet. Let's just say that.
But I thought we were just guessing. Oh, sorry. I thought literally these were all just like guesses. But
oh yeah, I think so.
I mean, I do too. But he hasn't been named yet.
Johnny, you should have been here at the very beginning when I made a joke.
Johnny, we're gonna need you to rewind, my friend.
I'm gonna need you to rewind and thumbs up. I got someone on my team now.
I don't know the amount of people, and not only that, but like the scope of this. Oh, look, A-Rod's on this list. Wow, that's not.
That was what I was about to say.
Not surprising.
Not surprising.
Yeah, because I think what did I ask last night? Shaq. Sorry, I just had to run in.
BYOB.
I had to run and use the bathroom real fast, and then I was thinking while I was in there, I was about to say Rodman or.
Good one.
Wait, I had another one that was going to make y'all both go just have that kind of reaction. Like, look, actually, yeah, I was going to say what the Jacksons. Anyone?
No, I don't. That doesn't.
I don't know.
Me too, Delina. Me too.
I just think brace yourself, political world, the world of athletics, artists, musicians, actors. Like it's. I
think it's going to be basketball players and rappers are going to be the most that we're going to see.
Oh, Pink. Yes, another one.
Pink, Cuba Gooding Jr. was a big one too.
He's in a lot of trouble.
He is. Well, and I think too, I've heard there was just because, you know, when you're going on TikTok and you get stuck in the algorithm, you watch one video, then all of a sudden every single one on your For You page is that. So I've been just taking in all of the different, obviously, clips and stuff.
I gotta get a drink going.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm glad you noticed, NorCal Bowler.
Okay, that's another one.
Yeah, thanks for noticing. Rolling eye emoji.
Who did we say? It was Megan Fox, Pink, Usher, and we named 4 out of 5 that deleted their socials.
Wait, Kevin Hart did his restaurants, right? Or something.
Yep.
Did on stuff like that. Cat Williams is laughing in the back of his limo. 50 Cent's laughing. I'm trying to remember.
Who's laughing?
Didn't we say 50 and Cat? We're kind of maybe.
Oh, yeah, 50.
Oh, did he? Chico?
Clive reps. See, and Chico, that it killed me because I guess in that rose part of my life where it wants to be the rose colored glasses, like the whole Clive, like.
Yeah, that one's a tough one for you too. You're not accepting that one very well.
That was a weird one because I don't know. That one, and then what did I say? Kobe, and then Mallory sends a Kobe thing, and I was like, oh. Not that he is.
Wood is going to be on that list. Chico! Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here.
I love Chico.
Nonsense probably called for backup.
Can we please drop Chico's channel for those who may not know?
He's great.
Is because listen, that Chico's the channel you go to when you're like, you want to hear the dirty, like straight in your face, no BS.
Ooh.
That's where
I remember one.
Tell me. Oh, see, okay, that one bums me out. And also, didn't Mila? You instructed me that Mila left.
Well, that was over last weekend. Was it last weekend or sometime this week? There was a lot of Ashton Kutcher. There was a lot of rumors that Mila and the kids had left after all this shit started to hit the fan. And
well, it
Ashton
did make People magazine, so I kind of, I wonder. Ashton Kutcher. Oh, thank you, LFT. Thank you. You guys go sub and like a bunch of her videos and leave a nice comment, please.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, there was another. Who else? Are there anyone in chat? Is there anyone that y'all can think of that you would guess that? Again,
break your heart if you heard that they were on the list.
Like one that you're thinking like, oh yeah, kind of like, oh God, please don't be, because someone that you don't.
Gosh.
Oh yay, girls! Thanks. Awesome, Kez.
I'm looking at another list. I'm just looking at all the different lists to see who's overlapped and such. This list has Aretha Franklin, Regis, Nick Cannon. Well, that makes it a little bit more believable.
I do believe that.
Mariah Carey, was she on there?
Yep. Mariah,
George
Beyonce,
Clooney,
Jay-Z, Tommy Lee, and Pamela Anderson.
Not shocked.
Riddle me shocked.
Denzel. I don't know. I haven't seen Denzel anywhere.
Denzel would break my heart too.
Denzel would break mine. Morgan Freeman would break mine.
Oh,
like
Brad
anyone like that.
And George Clooney would break my heart. Those
George
two.
Clooney.
Oh, you know who would really break my heart? I'm scared. Is Matt Damon.
No,
don't. But oh, one of the big ones though, Russell Simmons was a big.
Well, he's in Bali. That movie is
I know
in Bali.
I know that, but
he's
purposefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what we know, Pepper. We're going with disappointed because I even mentioned like, oh my God, Jimmy Fallon would be like That'd be another one though. I'd be like, oh my god, no.
Navigator,
He's not.
girl.
He's not. These are people that just like when you think about it and you take a step back, like I don't know, it would be just as weird as seeing like someone like Michelle Pfeiffer to.
Oh, I don't believe that one.
I mean, like that's what I mean. It would be something as outrageous as that, where you're going, no, like wait, what? No.
I think she became boring when she got married, and I'm really glad because I love her. I think she's great.
Any politicians, Carl asked if there were any politicians that we know of, other than
people known for going to the parties, not necessarily the freak offs, but the parties that are associated with Diddy.
You're crafting now. Just thought I'd tell you.
Me?
No, I am.
Oh,
I'm working on a show.
There was another question I was going to ask y'all. Okay. So, trying to go serious. What was the thing that cracked this egg wide open?
you cannot say I'm trying to go serious and then ask us about cracking an egg, LFT.
Break this, like what
Cassie
was,
Ventura.
Yeah, Cassie.
Without a doubt. She was the pioneer of this whole, when she did her lawsuit that opened the door for all of this. So without a doubt, she's patient zero, if you will. Even though she's not the original, she's the original one to sue and get the party started, if you will. Yeah, exactly, Chico.
It's so weird because it reminds me of like, it's the whole, what was, the madam or whatnot in DC, the whole that had the.
DC? Are you talking about Heidi Fleiss?
Was that who that was? That ran.
She wasn't in DC though. She was in LA.
But once she kind of back and forth, like she spent time to go.
No, she was always in LA.
Never mind. I just meant like someone. It reminded me of whatever, or a case that involves like someone gets caught, but then someone holds that black book that ties.
She never released the black book. She never talked.
But then you watch how many people were freaked out about.
What about Kevin Spacey?
Didn't he already ride his own butt?
No, he was acquitted, friend.
Really?
Yes.
But that wouldn't surprise me, though, tying him to it.
That's the problem. No one knows. Everyone knows about the charges, but they don't know about the acquittal. And that bums me out because I love him. I'm not saying he's a good guy because he's not a good guy. There have been too many accusations to make him a good guy. But I do love his acting, and he was acquitted. But I think he probably could have been at a Diddy party. I really do.
You think Whitney Houston was ever at a Diddy party?
What?
I said, I was like, you think Whitney Houston?
Yeah.
Well, and now there's a lot of speculation coming out too in regards to Whitney and Brittany Murphy and Kim Porter and all of these people. Obviously, Whitney was a little different, but
I'm curious, has anyone read the Kim Porter book yet? And what are your thoughts?
I have not. But Kim Porter, Brittany Murphy, a bunch of people that Kim Porter came into contact with after she left Diddy, all died of pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
That was really the Brittany Murphy
Kim Porter book, or no?
I haven't bought it. I have an Audible credit that I could use. If it's
not on Audible. I looked already.
Really?
No, it's only on paperback.
Well,
it's in my cart for Amazon.
I don't know.
Was that I was going to get it and read it to Tia while her eyes were healing?
No. No.
I don't think she would enjoy that.
No, that sounds like punishment. What did I do wrong?
I don't know. You'd be all joked up.
Someone get Shell in here. You can read to Shell. She loved her nighttime stories.
Yes, that was another one, Delana, that I brought up to them too.
Who? How was Yes. Yes.
That's what I was going to say, Chico. Is the only reason I wouldn't is because I've been hearing rumblings that it's not accurate, that it's not actually all of her diary.
I heard that today.
Which is why I haven't.
Did you read the book by chance? And I heard the same thing that you heard, that the book is false. That it's fiction. But I heard the book was BS. And no, it's still on Amazon.
Yeah, but every other thumbnail, someone even like, was it Law and Crime or Secret? I mean, one of them, the other, like even everyone is like, it has like the cover of her book is used as thumbnails, or not as clickbait, but you know what I mean in terms of discussing Diddy. And so,
is it Tisa? Is that her name? What's her name? Who's reading it? I was gonna try to go into that. Tisa Tells. Is that her? I've been in that channel a couple of times. Actually, I've been subscribed to that channel for years, but I really watch it. JLo fled the country. Not sure if that's right. Really? Let's get.
I heard that's why her and Ben Affleck ended up breaking up.
I heard that too. And I thought it was ironic timing that she did her, like 6 or 8 months ago. I mean, it's on my watch list. Actually, I fell asleep to it a couple months ago. You know, her documentary thing, Mallory, like it's all about her. It kind of sets her apart.
Oh, life story that was so terrible.
I couldn't get into it. I fell asleep.
I heard it was awful.
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I could just remember parts of it. I think I've caught more of the Celine Dion and Federer ones than I have of that one. But I thought the timing of certain stuff was kind of looking back on it now.
Hang on one second. Zelina, drop the link in here if you want, because there's other people who want it. She was thrown. Oh, yeah, Delana, if it's Tisa Tells or whatever that person's name is that I might be screwing up, just drop the channel in here. I don't care. I mean.
Okay. And Chico says, truthfully, he changed his name to basically pretend to be Black to target a certain demographic. He admitted that. He did an interview with one of the news stations. I'm not even looking.
No, I sent you the picture that Matt just sent me that showed up as a sponsored ad underneath this live.
Get off my phone. Sorry.
Interesting. Okay. So I want to see. Okay, let's see.
What's the latest on Diddy? And I'm looking to you two in the chat because, like I told you, this week's been one hell of a year. So
5 days ago. Huh. Interesting. What's the latest? The latest is Gandhi's on hunger strike, thinking he doesn't like the food in jail. Well, probably should have thought about that. I really do think he thought he was going to get out. I think he thought he was going to get a sweetheart deal. Much like Epstein.
Denied bail on hunger strike, rotting in jail. And then I did hear or saw yesterday, and I want to give credit to Titanium Built, I think is who I saw it on, that quoted the attorney about Diddy and something about basically it was try to keep Diddy off the stand. He wants to tell his story, all this stuff. He was ready. He's basically you wouldn't be able to keep this guy off a stand if you tried.
I don't know if that's hype or not, because I always look at defense attorneys differently than I look at prosecutors. Defense attorneys are showmen and they're marketing. So they're trying to market that shit. So a trial's not going to be for a while. He's going to be sitting for a long time. So I'm not sure what he's thinking with this whole hunger strike thing, because it's not going to get better, friend.
Yeah, because I was wondering, do you think, I know he's doing, making He is making it known that he is in that jail right now and whatever. But do you think there's a part of him that thinks like there's going to be like a bond, or like he may be able to get out? And because a part of me thinks that right now, like in the back of his head, he that's kind of keeping him afloat.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He is going to remain there until the trial. And the trial, like Pepper just said, there's a lot of evidence. There is a lot of evidence. Did you see who was showing it? I'm trying to remember who was showing it so I can show it. But TMZ has some exclusive videos of when they raided his house and what they took. And the security system was just amazing. And
that's what I heard, that there's so much on, digital, like so much that they didn't really get rid of much as even if they did, Diddy and team, for lack of a better word, tried.
It goes back to 2004. But they are not using things from 2004. I think they're using things from 2008 or 2009 forward. But the reason they're able to do that is because they charged him with racketeering. So the racketeering.
Go ahead, sorry.
The racketeering enables them to go back and do patterns of behavior, or as Shifty calls it, patterns of behavior. So they show a precedence that he's been doing the same thing for years and years and years. And that's why all these lawsuits are becoming a thing right now, as they should, by the way, as they should. I think all these people should drain the bank account as much as they possibly can prior to the trial, because I think it'll be really funny when these attorneys don't have any money to put on. TMZ dropped a few hours ago the law firm and the class action against Diddy. Yes, we were just talking about that, Chico. Yes. Any co-defendants? Not yet, but there will be.
And there's what Vinny Politan and them pointed out too, the fact that in the indictments or in the documents, like they reference, it's a very unique, apparently to them, very unique to say, like they used the term, what was it, Tia, decades that it was, like the stuff, like they didn't even have to specify. They were like that, and that's very, in their eyes, was very unique to see that, like to qualify it in decades, like that is how long this has been going on, is substantial. And very, that's not, you don't use that term lightly, I guess, especially in a legal filing.
Which term?
That these actions have been portrayed, like have been going on for decades. They didn't even like specify a time frame, like it just said decades.
Well, and not only that, but another thing that was really evident in like the actual filings and charges was the fact that they utilized the word conspiracy, which I was listening to a girl talk about, like a federal conspiracy charge, which by law is 2 or more people. So the fact that it was only him charged with conspiracy goes to show that there's got to be at least 1 to 2 other people that they're going to have to charge to be able to get that conspiracy charge to stick.
I would think so.
Well,
and
all
actually,
the people that set up these parties, because he didn't do it. He's not out there going, "Oh, we need to invite such and such and such and such." He's just out there doing his thing, and his people are the ones that are going to be in big trouble.
Well, does Rivers explain more of this, like the paper, the initial filing, like
indictment? Yeah. But at this point, I'm kind of like, we've been on almost 2 hours.
Sorry, I just didn't know.
We're going to have to do a part 2 on this because I don't want to bore people to death.
Oh, I don't. Rivers has been more entertaining than us have this time.
I'm going to go watch him on my own, though. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly. No, that's what I want.
Exactly.
Exactly. I want people to go watch him on their own because he's great. And like I said, if you have questions on the law, he not only answers them and makes it easy to answer, or easy to understand is what I'm trying to say. But he's great. Like, he's just entertaining. He's entertaining as hell. So, and he does a lot of Diddy stuff. He does pop culture stuff. Just like Aphrodite, you're a pop culture. Sorry.
Pop culture psychic.
Joke with Mal. Sorry.
I love Aphrodite. If you come across this,
yes, we love
are big fans.
Mm-hmm. This is a deep rabbit hole, and more arrests are coming. And I kind of can't. I don't want to say I can't wait. That's a terrible thing to say. I don't mean that, but also these victims deserve justice. So I'm kind of like, well, if you screwed them and I don't mean screwed them. I mean, if you screwed up, then,
Oh man.
Bruce Rivers is really good. His son does all his tech stuff. I know. And I think his daughter's involved somehow as well too, but I can't remember how. But yeah, we'll be covering more Diddy stuff and talking. Well, this was just an introduction, kind of. Get everybody excited.
Yeah, literally.
And we're just going to do, more Diddy stuff and cover this, but we'll probably cover it a little more true crime style in the future than this. This was just because we haven't been live in forever. We wanted to hang out with our friends. We wanted to hang out with Mallory, and LFT will be there for entertainment purposes only. But I did this with Epstein. I was all kinds of Epstein stuff at all hours of the night. So I'm watching everything I can. Like, my algorithm is screwed up with Diddy.
Well, it brings back to something Nonsense had said in the chat earlier of like, if my internet browser history right now was ever brought under the microscope, it's going to be murderers, true crime, and now eggs being shoved up my ass.
Right?
So I'm going to jail regardless.
It is good to laugh. And like I said, never ever am I laughing at the victims. Yeah. I am a staunch supporter of victims. I am never biased in a case. I'm always for the victim. Everybody's like, you have to be you can't, you have to be so non-biased in true crime. Screw that. I am always for the victim. I'm never for the perpetrator. So I'm always biased. Now, I don't wish jail on nobody, but stuff like this, me too. I'm okay with this. That's why I turned on monetization, not for this one, because I use Tupac, but and our subject matter is never going to get us monetized on this one. But I would like to just continue the conversation, and I want to make it more of a conversation with chat too, like not a monologue. I'm not here to just preach. Like, I want to hear what you guys know, because it's so interesting. We all hit corners of the internet that, are different. So I want to come together. Sorry. Sorry. I'm such a middle schooler tonight. What the hell's my problem? Jesus. Gather. Together. I'm blushing. I'm literally blushing. My face feels so hot right now.
Why?
Because I said come together.
Oh. No, thank you. I'll pass.
I'm literally blushing. Oh, goodness gracious.
Sorry to you, but I'm going to head out.
And talk about what you guys learned and what we learned, and maybe do a crazy spreadsheet like we are known for doing, and hang out some more. Maybe have a laugh or two while we're doing it. I got issues. All right. Well, I'm going to shut this down and delete it. We're never going to talk to any of you people ever again. I'm so glad you hung out with us, Punkette. I really am. And to everyone who's been here, thank you. Chico, thanks for coming in. Nonsense, we appreciate you so much. Please go to Bruce Rivers' channel, like a bunch of his videos, leave nice comments. Okay, don't leave anything nasty. We like him. Leave nice comments. Also, please go to your favorite creator, whoever that might be, and like a bunch of their videos. Leave nice comments. Share them out. That's how we get going in this crazy little YouTube area. And let us know who you're watching. You know, I like to see.
As long as it's over the computer and not creepily outside.
Yeah. But go to Mallory too, Malicious Intent, and go like a bunch of her videos and help her get in that algorithm again.
Well,
if she's so
once I come back, yeah. Like I said, I'll be covering Maddie's trial, which starts in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
the 7th of October. And then we'll have to have a birthday stream at some point.
We will do a birthday stream for Mallory, her 30th.
Yep.
Oh, look. Your boyfriend says that he's your favorite. Or she's your... Never mind. That's your favorite show.
I'm his favorite.
It's so great to see you. And really, I've seen a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. We're really blessed to have you guys come in. Honestly, thank you so much. And we probably are going to ask Mallory if we can stream her along with, because the Maddie case is going to be very important for domestic violence.
Yeah, it's one where, so the case itself, the trial is not televised. So that's going to be an issue in itself. But also, there's a lot of issues with family and friends being able to be in the courtroom to support Maddie, just due to different people being involved, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's going to be a weird month, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, we're here for you too.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys can always share whatever.
Yeah. We want to make sure that your content gets out.
Yeah.
Pepper asked if you're planning to attend.
So yes, I am going down. I just don't know what week/weeks and so on. Like the first week is jury selection, and then I kind of have like a timeline of how it's supposed to go. But obviously, it's set for, I think, 4 weeks. I don't know if I obviously can't be off of work for 4 weeks. So it's going to be kind of picking and choosing, depending on other people's availability to be there to take notes. And, you know, as you guys know, I'm really good friends with someone involved in everything. And so I'm mostly going to be there for her and what she needs. So that's kind of my plan, is to kind of play off of her and see what she needs. And then depending on that is I'll sit in on trial or so on. I do think that the local TV channels have people that are going to be sitting in. But I will say, if you did want like a little bit of a sneak peek into kind of where they're going with things in Maddie's case, if you guys go to mcro.org or something. Is that what it is? Org?
So.
And then what?
We put it in the chat.
Okay. So if you go there, you can look up by case number. By his case number, and they have the actual pretrial transcripts. So that just happened at the beginning of September, and that kind of goes into all the witnesses are direct examined, cross-examined, and back. So you kind of get to hear the gist of where they're going with things, which I found very interesting. I'm still reading through it, though. Like I said, I think it's about, what was it? The first one was like 150 pages. Second one was about 200. and then there's 2 smaller ones that are like 40 pages each. So, but they are available online. But I will be doing updates.
Can you put the
I don't
link
know,
in your group, Phoebe?
what?
Could you put the link in your group for the transcripts?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, or I can put also. I have my link tree too, which I think is on my channel. I can throw the link to that in there, and then I can just put in the actual case number. Pepper, if you want to message me, I can send you the case number too, so that it's easier. But it's been a lot.
Did I put the case number in the? Hang on one second.
I don't know. It's on our text.
I think we have it in the. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we have it in the text message.
Yeah.
Hang on, give me 1 second, and I will look and see.
It would have been September 15th that I sent it to you. If that helps. So yeah, and then I'll obviously be covering a handful of other cases. There was a case out of, was it North Dakota or South Dakota? One of them that just had a missing girl. Have you guys seen that?
Out of one of the I haven't seen it out of the Dakotas.
Okay, hang on. Her name was, it was a really pretty name. It was like a unique name too. Hang on.
Okay, I got
She had left a weird note.
Oh. I don't know if I've seen. I really don't know if I've seen it. Was it like in the last week?
In the the last 2 days or so. Hang on.
Okay.
Missing out of Dakotas.
No, I told you I've been avoiding, haven't looked at much, and have watched more. Like I said, I told them last night. I may as well tell the handful of us in chat. Like, I switched to watching like Designing Women and stuff on Amazon. So I had to take a break.
Not show. Oh, there it is.
Hey,
yeah.
Like all we can do is
You may not want to, Duchess. You're too classy, too classy for us broads. I'll tell you what.
I was going to say, Duchess might know what I'm talking about.
Oh wait,
Duchess, do you happen to know? Sorry, LFT.
Oh no, I was going to say that's actually a great one to ask. Duchess probably would know.
Yeah. Duchess, do you happen to know there was a girl that just went missing the last few days in one of the Dakotas, either North or South Dakota? She left a weird note for her family that was like, dogs and cats fed 9:25 or something. Love to all my family. I can't remember her name.
Thanks,
Just curious
Delina.
if you.
Thanks, Delina. Love you.
I don't know, but of course, Texas too. The past with the storms and weather coming, rain and lack of barriers on rivers and oceans are kind of impacting us. So maybe she's been busy too.
You know where I can go look? I bet Arctic Fox put something out on her.
Oh, I love Arctic Fox.
I know, me too. He's great.
Yeah,
I will say that, like, she does not. Okay, Dutchie is great to listen to and like chill and like ready to go to bed. Like, I love listening to Dutchie.
I love
so many favorites that I've gotten to know in the last 6 months. It's been really amazing, and I don't like most of the time I'm just watching from the bushes or whatever. But I just really enjoy the content. I've really had a good time enjoying, people's content and learning. I love learning from other people. So it's been a class.
I can drop Duchess's link, I would do it. Sorry, I plugged my computer in, but didn't plug it into the outlet, so it died.
Love that for you.
I know. I'm so proud of myself today.
What the heck? Why can I not find this? This is going to bug me because I wanted to get her name out there.
I hadn't heard of this one, though. But I'll look once you find it.
You guys Duchess,
really?
maybe I'll send you her story too, so then you can share it tomorrow too. If I can freaking find it
right here. Please
Duchess.
go and like, as long as you're not taking advantage of old ladies. I try not to,
Well,
but I'm not making any promises.
I'm really old now.
Not yet.
That's true. I still have like 4 weeks before I'm super old.
Yeah. And then we'll have
30.
to like,
And you know what?
cream and like a walker and all the things that old ladies need.
Good thing we have all that because my mother likes to fall over and break things.
Karen.
Don't worry if anyone needs a boot or a walker or a cane or
I just said it. It's in the chat here, right here, Kez. Oh, you just subbed. Okay, awesome. Yay! I love when people sub to people coming in. That makes me so happy. It really does. I love that. God, that makes me happy.
Wait a minute. By the way, you are not old, you baby.
Look at Punkette. She's bringing the strippers, and it's BYOE. Bring your own eggs.
Seriously. The egg lady is going to be like a new kind of stripper.
Happy birthday to your daughter. Please, I love you and love your daughter, and happy birthday to her. That's amazing.
Oh, and Tomboy, my gnome and everything is on my bedside table in my room. Just so you know.
I have what?
It's on the window side of the bed.
Also, Charm,
tumblers.
Before I forget, please drop your Facebook channel or your Facebook in here.
I happen to be an admin on there.
Oh, fancy pants. Yeah. Drop that link in here.
I have all of my Tomboy Charm stuff. I have 3 gnome tumblers. One of them's a Cubs gnome tumbler. And then I have 2 St. Patrick's Day gnomes tumblers. I have my St. Patrick's Day wall art. I have all my pens. I'm actually using one of my pens right now, my malicious intent pen.
I'm getting my Decipher.
Oh my gosh, Tomboy Charm, you should make a tumbler and it looks like a cracked egg. Just like a broken shell.
This is our Decipher. Okay.
We'll make it in the shape of like the bottle.
This is my Decipher. I love this so much. This makes me so happy. And then tomorrow, go blue. Woohoo!
Go Vikings.
And then let me show you what I made. I have a shell drying, but
oh my gosh, it looks like a bomb went off over here with the shells, and there's painting, canvases. I got a mess to clean up, and I don't want to do it.
So do I.
Well, I don't even know why I do it every night because I'm so OCD. Like, I have to have everything straight, and then I wake up the next morning and break it all back down again, put it all back out. But
all right, so wind chimes. These are shell wind chimes. Are they cute? Pretty durable. Love that. Macrame wall hangings with shells.
Love it.
Made this one. My daughter said this looks like a rib cage. Oh, thanks.
Still kind of cool though.
I
will get this. I'll message it to you on Messenger.
I love that. I still love the hanging. Oh.
The moon.
Mm-hmm.
Moon. And then we have lots of shells and bottles. And so I did.
Oh, Duchess, that would be amazing. Mouth, make sure you told her. Okay.
Yep, I'll send it to her on Facebook Messenger here once I find it.
I did make some magnets today. I did the oyster shells in some are decoupage, some are hand painted.
Everything makes sense. Okay.
You guys see that Maggie Smith died today?
Yes, I don't even want to talk about that either.
The big four all died now. I love that.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay.
I want
And
one.
then we have these.
I want one. Tia,
too?
don't show everyone else.
Don't
show that first.
I have so many, Mal. I will put that. I will take care of you. You know I will. It's
That
your
one
birthday.
and then one of the other trays.
We have
Okay.
like a whole south side of an ocean to give people.
I like the dark blue. That dark blue is my favorite color. The other
Me?
one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Is that the
That
napkin?
was my other with my keychain.
I got keychains. We got keychains galore.
I'm not showing my stuff. Mine are paintings and not as good. My stuff is not
I
as
have
good.
to send out. I have packages for both of you that I have to send out on Monday.
We have. Whoops.
Daycare Mama, you have? You should have heard me last night. I had the best.
Some of the bottles.
Ooh, I like those. I had the best Bellini last night.
Forgot about
It
that.
was from Total Wine, but I literally drank the entire thing and it was so good and I was not hungover.
You weren't very drunk either.
Yeah, she woke up like a spring chicken.
Yeah.
So, Mal, you like this.
Yep. And then the blue one.
Then the blue one. Okay, so I already have a box for Mal. I already started.
Oh my god.
Joe.
Probably I would, but that would require me turning on my camera, and that would just terrify everyone right now.
See? I told you.
I just wish that you could show. Aw.
What do you want me to show?
Show my favorite painting that I want to buy from you.
Oh, it's already wrapped. It's still wrapped. Well, it's got a ribbon.
No, the new one.
On the wall.
No, my new favorite one.
Give me another. Give me another hint.
The one that looks like
Oh,
my
the-
blood
oh,
splatter.
Oh, you little poot. Okay, yeah. Hold on.
I really do love it. I want it.
Hold on.
My key rings. My keychains went.
Oh, hold on. Let me move to an area where, in case my camera comes on, y'all will be in the background and not my face.
Which I will say, I showed the picture to Matt, and he said it did. I was correct.
I don't doubt
But-
that.
Two, Mal.
Oh, that's cute.
Little fishy.
I love the fishy.
And then there's a wrist. We just have the wrist.
Oh, I like the fishy.
You want the fishy?
Yeah.
Hold on. What is
If you
this, an
guys ever
auction?
wonder-
Are we auctioning stuff right now? What are we doing? Okay, wait. Making sure. How do I?
Well,
If you guys ever wonder what we do behind the scenes, this is it. We're all on here talking and yeah,
How do I? Why won't it let me flip the camera?
because it wants your face. Oh,
Boy.
that's so cute. Are there shells in it?
Not this one, but I'll make you one with shells in it.
Oh, okay.
Lord knows I got the shells.
I might sell this one.
I liked that one.
That big one.
Mm-hmm. Is Duchess still in here?
I don't know. And then here's the one that Mallory likes because
Oh, hang
Hold
on.
on, hold on.
optical illusion for her.
This one. So, LFT showed me this picture yesterday when I had drank the whole bottle of wine, which I love this picture. Like, I actually really, really like it to the point where, like, I want it. But she took offense because I said it kind of looks like the piece of paper when I was trying to test to see what blood type I was. So,
You're all thing gnomes.
Oh wait,
then you should go to Daycare
Tom,
Mama. Go up to Tomboy Charms thing. She does great gnome tumblers.
hold on. Since I did turn my camera on, let me show you. I gotta show Tomboys that she gave me.
Oh yeah, Duchess, you do need to make some art, and then share it with us.
Wait, hold on.
Not the one I was thinking, but Duchess, have you covered Jessica Barnes? Because I've seen her going around, and she's near you. She's in Pendleton. But that's not the one that I was talking to you guys about. That was a different one.
Wait, can we see it?
No.
Oh,
There you are.
Son of a nut.
Cute.
I know, I love her stuff.
This way, or wait, that's the way it goes. So it goes that way.
Am
But
I
yeah,
supposed to show you my gnomes? Hang on, let me go grab them.
well, I was like, hold on. It really does. But you're on my. Well, actually, you're on the second. Like you're on the shelf by family pictures and everything. But that's there, and she gave me a cute keychain and my pen. And you want to know where all that is? Boom.
Awesome.
So sorry.
You still think that shelf is okay? I'm not sure about it. Really. I have 2 more or 3 more to make. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh, Kez, we would send you anything. You know that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Hang on.
I love that this music is still playing in the background, by the way.
Good.
I'm trying not to show myself in this.
I had to work really hard not to because I got caught in the rain today. And as I told Tiago, it's so hard to be pretty.
Okay.
I love that.
Oh, wait. What is it? Oh.
It says, "Welcome, foolish mortals," if you're actually looking at it. With all my bat.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't make you like you're cool with that at night, going to sleep with bats, and y'all are so great.
Yes, because she's born in October. That's.
I know.
So, this was one of the first ones that Tomboy Charm got me.
I love that.
I love that.
Isn't it so cute? Got the little braid down the back.
I know. The detail that she puts into these is amazing. Like, I didn't show you guys the lid from mine.
Oh,
oops, my camera on.
She does so much great detail.
This one says, "Bite me."
See? Oops. Is that not amazing? Like, the detail artwork is so freaking cool.
And then this is the last one. Hang on.
Oh, Duchess, please do.
I love that, Connie's.
I know, it's so cute.
Oh, that one's. I hadn't seen that one.
It's adorable. As soon as I can get Hubby to help.
That one's off too.
Or no, I want Duchess to show her art.
I know. I really want to see. I can't wait.
So, yeah. I love it all.
No, you do great work, and you're so thoughtful when you send it because you make all your pieces very original for the person that you're sending it to, and I think that a lot of appreciation and love goes into it.
Oh yeah. Well, I have all my luggage tags and stuff like that too.
Did we went from eggs to art? I love us. I'm so proud of us.
Well, the whole thing was comedy, crimes, and crafts.
Oh, I love it. And that's not. Remember, we put a check on every mark. We conquered all.
We did.
All we know is
well, I
Diddy
guess
got
I can show you
indicted.
the one thing. This one, the
Show
one
me.
that I'm working on.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh God, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. I think that's so pretty.
And it's a set of 3. So then on the bottom, I'm still working on it. But the top.
Oh, I want to see your smaller pieces, Dutchie. I really do. I'm excited. We want to share that stuff out or buy it.
Actually,
or buy it.
When I heard that Duchess, I remember you saying that one day on one of your lives. I think you were just sitting outside and you were like talking about doing your art or getting the art room back set up and whatnot. And I was like, oh my gosh, we got to talk. I was like, that's right up our alley.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I love it. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's been a rough go. Not our most professional work, I must add, but some of our funniest. And I always like to have a little fun sometimes.
I think we're a hoot.
I think we're hilarious, and also it's just been too serious around these parts with people fighting and talking about BS. But thanks so much for being here. Go to your favorite creator, like a bunch of their videos, leave a nice comment, and share them out so that we can figure out who you're watching and vice versa. And we will see you on the next go round. Have a great night. Have a great day for those in Australia. And Kez, we're going to be up here, so hit that link. And no. Tomboy says, wait. I'm waiting.
Wait, we can't go anywhere.
I am following directions because I know I don't want to get yelled at.
I don't want to be swiped left.
I don't want to get. Are you kidding? She'll get mad at me. I can't have that.
Go easy.
Aw, Risk.
Thanks.
For hanging out with us, buddy. Oh, thanks, Duchess. We're really glad that you popped in. We really are. I feel very honored. I just got settled. Shoot.
Well, if you got settled daycare, Mama, do not rewind. Don't rewind if you're
You'll
like
become very unsettled.
You'll go. You'll go. What did I just do?
Yes.
Duchess, I'll message you when I figure out what that girl's name is. So I'm still searching.
I'm gonna turn my camera on. Look at that. Whoops! I just got this.
Oh
from
my
Tom.
goodness,
Isn't
that's
that
so cute.
Shows the cutest stuff. Whoops! I'm trying my camera.
Cute.
Doing it left-handed too.
Love
Looks like
that.
a pillow. I love the pillow.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
look.
cute.
And then look at this. I love that. Look
Oh,
at
that's cute. Is that? Hold on. Oh,
looks
I
like a
can't-
bag. Might
That's
be a.
so cute.
Is it a water bottle bag? A lot of times she makes those. There's adorable. Oh, it's a pillow, mini bag. Cute. Yeah. Mini bag. It's so cute.
That's really
Oh,
cute.
it's a water bottle bag. Yeah. It's adorable. I love that. Absolutely love that. That is her stuff. She's so talented. And you should see the detail and like the tiny things she puts inside. It's like so cool. I love it. I hope that you can come back and then we'll see you over at your spot and we'll be sharing out your stuff. So we appreciate you. We really do, all your hard work. But thank you guys, and we will catch you on the next one. Enjoy, be safe, and have fun.
Thanks so much, y'all. Have a good night.
Bye.